Hello, our progress girls. I have nothing creative. I am in an extremely bad eczema flare, so there's that. I feel like every episode I complain about that.
Well, it is something that you are chronically dealing with, so it does fit.
Yeah.
I'm going for a CT scan of my lungs today.
Oh,
so I feel like we're both kind of just like, rolling with the punches.
Why?
Because I smoke weed and I want to be proactive and getting like a baseline understanding of what's going on inside my lungs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Crazy.
You're like, I'm bored. What can I discover?
No, like literally. Wait, so tell me quickly, your eye eczema, the journey. Have you tried an antihistamine?
Yes, I took one this morning.
And did it help?
I feel like it helped a little bit. I was like having a mental breakdown and I got an emergency colonic. And I feel like that actually helped with the burning.
It's burning.
It's not like just an aesthetic thing. It's actually painful.
Oh.
So I got a facial and the facial was great, but I think it like irritated it because I went in with it. So it didn't help it.
Right.
And then someone else told me psoriasis, which is different than eczema, but
yeah, that's what Kim Kardashian has.
Yes, okay, chic. She was like, when I started weaning after my third baby, I had the biggest outbreak ever. And I'm like, that is me exactly right now. So my plan with weaning Bear, we're going away.
Yep.
So I just want to be able to have the boob for that.
Yep.
And then I'll stop after that because now I'm just once a day.
Oh my gosh.
So we're
almost there.
Yep. I have my thermage appointment booked.
What about
April 21st?
Botox?
Yes, coming. Okay. Stay tuned. Okay. And then I have my psychedelic mushroom journey booked for May.
Ah, honey, you're booked and busy.
Yes, I am. I'm going to be so pretty.
She's
When I get Botox, I don't think anyone understands.
Everyone get ready for the Maddie glow up.
Yep. And then when I drop these last 10 pounds...
Everyone in New York City, watch out. Hide your husbands, hide your wives.
I'm going to be showing my crop top, getting my boobs done.
She's ready. She's ready. Release the beast. I'm actually really excited for you.
Thank you.
I feel like
I still will go to bed at 9 p.m. every night.
Oh, that can't change.
Yeah.
But maybe we can go to that day party for adults.
Les Belles Bouquets?
Yeah, or like the one that's...
No, you have to... You have to do Les Belles Bouquets.
Okay.
I
actually just like hearing you say it.
Les Belles Bouquets?
Les Belles Bouquets.
Les Belles Bouquets.
Tell the people, have we told the people about your different new hobbies that you
started?
It's
all I talk about. No, I haven't started yet. I'm just interested in starting.
Okay, have we told the people that you've started to think about getting hobbies?
Okay, well, I bought a book. And then we're having Eden on next episode.
Can't wait.
So astrology.
Yeah.
Yes. I feel like I'm sharing this all the time. And then feng shui.
Right. And then what's your in your 40s, what's your goal?
French. I'm sure people who listen could have answered that.
I know. I'm just, keeping people on their toes, making sure that they're keeping up with what you're doing in your journey. Any like fear of travel? Because you're traveling when?
Of us not going?
That and also the lines at the airport.
I'm hoping by then. We'll see.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
So I will say I got really lucky. We got really lucky.
Do you have clear and TSA free?
But our kids don't. It's free for your kids.
Yeah.
Sign them up right now, like today.
No, that whenever we go, they just come with us.
Not anymore.
Oh.
That's new.
That's new?
And not
with clear?
Yes.
Okay.
And so we went through the clear line. I held up the kids.
Yeah.
And then we got to the customs gate in Bahamas and they were like, sorry, you need to go wait back on the line because your kids need to also be signed up for Clear Now. It's even the tiniest.
You heard it here first.
Heard it here first. Keeping you up to date on your travel needs.
Okay.
So we got lucky with the lines. We left JFK but came into LaGuardia.
You fly out of JFK? That is psychotic.
I know.
The only time I would ever go there is for a Delta One. Yeah. That's like the only thing that makes it worth it.
I think there was also like just a timing flight that worked best. We wanted to get in like at a certain time. But regardless, it wasn't crazy. We were really lucky. Mm-hmm. I'm so scared because April 9th, I'm going to Nashville on a girls' trip with my best friend and her daughter, Nola. And like the Austin airport was like insane. Houston airport was like 160 minutes.
Oh God, good thing I went to Houston when I did.
Yes, good thing you did.
Well, I'm going before you, so I'll keep you posted.
Okay.
But we fly out of Newark.
Okay. That'll probably be better. Early flight?
Yeah, 10:30, which is
That's the rough time.
Okay, lovely. Okay, well, I don't need anxiety, right? I don't need more anxiety.
Just know to go a little bit early so you make your flight.
Can you share with us why you decided to wear black eyeliner today?
Guys,
what was the thought process?
I'm in my punk era.
I remember in middle school, my mom was like, you cannot wear black eyeliner. And I would just bring it with me in my backpack and like.
No, that's what I did.
Yeah.
I brought it with me in my backpack and just like put it out of here.
And then you look and you go, oh my God, I look so good with black eyeliner.
So good at black eyeliner. I decided on black eyeliner today because I just felt like after my night last night, I needed a little like refresher.
What happened?
So I have 2 children, as you know.
Yeah.
And they came back from this Bahamas trip like ill. No, my son, not so much. My daughter, like so ill. I had thought I had strep when we were there. It has gone away. So I think it was just like a bad sore throat.
Yeah.
You know, cold.
I get a sore throat when I'm stressed.
Yeah.
Tired.
Well, and eczema. So
yeah.
What don't we have? Yeah. But last night, my daughter comes into my room at 2:00 in the morning. She can't breathe. She's like like, you know, congested and crying. And she wants to lay on me. She wants to do skin to skin. So I like put saline in her nose. I put Vicks on her, like, you know, change her diaper. She wears a sleep diaper. Change her out and then bring her in and lay her on me. And she falls asleep immediately. I, of course, do not. Then I start to realize, so I'm like topless at this. It's important for the story.
Yeah.
And her head is on my chest. And I all of a sudden start to feel like this like wetness just like
boogers
forming around my boobs.
Yeah.
And I'm like freaking out because like I don't want her to wake up. But like also there's just like this like mucus that's dripping down my chest. And I'm like so grossed out.
Oh, that stuff grosses you out?
Well, just the feeling, the sensation of it while I'm like.
You seem very stressed. Take a deep breath. Will you do me a favor? Will you take a deep breath? Jesus Christ. No wonder your nervous system is activated all the time.
I'm telling you, I was like, okay, how am I going to remove the trail of mucus that's dripping all over my body?
You might have the flu.
Right.
Yeah.
Which
also means you're going to get the
correct,
flu.
Correct. Which also you might also get.
No, I'm strong. My antibodies are strong.
So we took our kids out a week of school to go on the spring break with our friends because it's lined up with their spring break.
So brave.
So now they have 2 weeks off with just us.
Oh, so you have 3 weeks of that. Yeah.
I'm so lucky. I'm so grateful for my family and my children. But yeah, so last night I didn't really get great sleep because of her and then my son. And then when we were away, our nanny, Tata, watched Blue and Rondo, and she's Cuban and doesn't believe in crating your dog.
Okay.
So
all the training was
done.
Yep.
So now in my bed last night was Chris, Blue, Rondo, Jackson, me, Nola. We have one king-size bed. I sleep on literally 6 inches of space.
Okay, I'm not a therapist, but it does sound like you need some boundaries. Surrounding your bedroom.
Not wrong. It's something that I keep being like, okay, guys, next week when we start, spring break, we're going to start the healthy sleep cycle for everyone, and we're going to lock everyone in their rooms. And then
I think you're underestimating how much that actually affects your day to day.
No, I know it does, and also their day to day.
Yeah,
right. So I keep saying like after this next trip or after spring break or after whatever, but like for real, it's this last week of spring break. So not this week, but next week.
Yeah.
We are going hardcore. Just everyone's in their own room. You have to
get a sleep consultant too.
Yeah. I mean, I'll throw money at this problem.
We had to do that with Everly at one point.
How was that for you?
It was like over in a couple days.
Oh, great.
But like you just have to, it sucks. Like,
yes,
you have to like sit by their bed
in
a chair and like wait for them to fall asleep. And then I'm also sleeping. And then like.
then that breaks the thing.
And then like you move a little further away. And then like you sleep.
I don't think I have this in me. I need to wait to get I'm also getting iron infusions.
Okay.
I need to like wait to get those done so that I feel like I have enough energy to like do this work with my children. But I wasn't a co-sleeper and now I'm a co-sleeper.
Now
by force.
Okay. By having no choice.
I don't have a ton of stuff today, so it's not like we're going to be super late, but I do think it's important we talk about Summer House. I specifically watched it so that I can catch up.
It is so fantastic. And I think Mia and KJ were fantastic casting.
Amazing casting. And I'm so, again, I don't like two white girls talking about this, but like I'm so happy that they brought up what they brought up at the end of the last episode in regards to like Sierra being Black and
on Bravo.
Yeah,
predominantly white.
Yes. And also like the shit she probably gets for, as these are her words, for like letting a white man play her on reality TV.
Totally.
That's such a complicated and important issue. And I'm just so proud of her and Mia and KJ to like bring it up and be strong enough to
share it with everyone, because like I never thought of it from that point of view.
Exactly.
I'm a white girl. So like seeing that, I'm like, oh, that adds like another layer and element to it.
Totally. My best friend, Brooke, she's Black and she has been like such a source of knowledge for me throughout all these years. But I remember a while ago, she said to me like, you can't keep coming to me with your questions. It's not my responsibility to like
educate
teach
you. Yeah.
Like it's your responsibility. And this wasn't mean or triggering. It was so spot on. She's like, it's actually like.
She's also a Pisces.
Yeah.
Just wanted to point out.
Yes, all of my Pisces girls, very, very near and dear to my heart, my little mermaid. But she also said it's really up to you to go and do the research. There's no excuse. Like we have the internet, we have ChatGPT. Like if you have a question.
But I think it's hard for us to like investigate like human to human.
Yeah. Like their own
personal experiences.
But if you have a question about something like, why would a Black person be skeptical about the medical field?
Yeah.
Right? Like don't go ask your Black friend. Go and research that and actually find out what the medical field used to do to Black people and how awful they treated them. Right? It actually is pretty empowering, I have to say. So
no, the episode was really great.
Awesome. I popped into West's DMs. I have not heard back from him. So if West, if you're watching, we would love to have you on the show. I have no shame. So
I'm like, can you just wait till we get a little bigger?
I'm like,
why
no,
do you have to ask me
not?
Can you wait till our listeners are like in the thousands?
But I also think you should go into his DM because you have the blue check. It'll go to the top.
People keep using me for my blue check to message people. And like, I just have to say I'm not into it.
Okay, but I'm not like Jack, where I'm like asking you to like hook my cousin up with somebody. This is for like us.
For my 60K giveaway, like I did a video, Jack tagged the guy who I messaged.
Wait, when are you gonna tell us who won?
I mean, by the time this comes out, the winner will be announced.
Yeah.
Even if
does her name rhyme with shit name?
Even if your name is randomly selected, you understand that you're not winning.
I put so much effort into that.
You know what? Thank you for the support, but you're not winning regardless of if you actually win, because then people will think it's rigged.
That is so messed up. I just want you all to know.
Wait, can we talk about the TikTok video that I sent you last night?
Yes.
Okay, so I sent her a TikTok video. I'm going to butcher it. I'll like link it in the notes. But basically, it was like, I am so aware of everything going on around me. Like if someone's feelings are hurt, if someone's left out.
Hold on. There's a woman who says, if...
Shut up, Kale University. Shut up.
Just paint the picture. There's a woman who explains, like, if you are like hyper aware.
Oh, she's explaining that she is.
Yes.
Okay.
And then keep going. Keep explaining.
So she's saying she's hyper aware of everything around her, which I feel the same way too. Like, and I'm empathetic to things that are happening around me where like it affects me so much, where she was saying that like that means you've just been in survival role.
Survival mode.
Yes.
For fight or flight for most of your life.
Because then you find the empathy in things to like
connect.
Yes.
Right. I agree. And I think that actually when you sent it to me, I saw both of our childhoods in that.
Yeah.
I think that's also why we've been so close for so long and gone through so many things, even though like maybe most friendships wouldn't have lasted what we've survived.
Well, most people wouldn't have survived. Like
just survived.
Period.
Period. So yeah, and I actually think that's a really good segue into what we're going to talk about today, which is making progress on understanding your attachment styles without judging yourself, because your attachment style comes from your early caregivers.
Okay.
That's like your base attachment style, and then it shifts and grows as you get older. But knowing how chaotic both of our childhoods were, it makes sense that we may have what I would call like maybe an insecure or anxious attachment, constantly being on, constantly looking, constantly being aware. Like you and I, if someone who walks into the room, I know for a fact we can feel their energy.
So that's what I was thinking. I was like, well, I thought this was just me being in tune with energy. But maybe it's like because of what we went through, it's like a gift that we're given to be able to.
It is a gift.
Feel that because like you're right. Someone walks into a room, I feel their energy.
Me too.
Immediately.
So yesterday when you called me, this is actually a perfect example. I'm at the dog park and my husband and I had just like gotten into something. And it was so stupid and so small. But if you've been married or dating someone for like over a decade, like the smallest things, you know, can get you. And Maddie calls me and we're at the dog park with my kids and there's a bunch of people there and there's dogs. And the first thing she says to me, she's like, hey. I'm like, hey. She's like, what's wrong? And I'm like, how the fuck did she know something was wrong? Right? Like that's in my head. And she's like, are you high?
That was my second thought.
And because I didn't want to like divulge right then and there that like I was like,
Chris is a fucking asshole.
I didn't want to do that. I was just like, yeah, I'm high. Which I wasn't, but it was just easier to say.
It was believable.
It was believable. But the point of that is to just show that like you could tell something was off with me instantly. Like the breath hadn't left my vocal cords. And I do think that even especially with my clients who have similar childhood backgrounds to us, they also struggle with this, like over empathizing, overly turned on in this constant fight or flight. It's kind of draining to always be that attentive to other people's energy.
Yeah, it is draining.
Yes.
It is.
So for example, like all day yesterday, like Chris said to me this morning, he's like, okay, my bad mood's passed. Like I'm over it. He came.
Can I just tell you,
it took him 2 days.
I hate when men are in a bad mood.
Me too. I can't handle it.
I cannot fucking handle it.
I can't handle it. What happens when Jim's in a bad mood?
I say, you're in a bad mood. And he's like, I'm not in a bad mood. Now I'm in a bad mood because you said I'm in a bad mood.
Like the fact that I have to call out your bad moods is more work for me. Like know your bad mood and go get it fixed.
That's what irritates me. And when I was in therapy, this was something that I talked about a lot because I do feel like I try and fix everything.
Yeah.
Like I want everything to be like,
okay,
beautiful and happy and joyful and like, and it can't be that way. So like me telling Jim that he's in a bad mood, like I just need to let him be in a bad mood. But I have a hard time
Me
with
too.
it because I am so sensitive to energy. So if I feel it around me, then it throws me off.
Same girl.
Yeah.
I don't know if you do this, but my interpretation of it is always, you're mad at me. You're still mad at me. I did something wrong.
Well, last night Nikki was over, poor Nikki, but she's like Jim's second wife, so like it's fine. But like Jim and I got into 3 different little like, not
tiffs.
Arguments, like tiffs, exactly.
Yeah.
And then he sat down at the table and I was like, do you hate me?
And Nikki's just sitting there.
Then we start going back and forth. Then I start crying. So then Nikki gets up and starts like cleaning our kitchen.
Nikki, I love you. Nikki's like, I'm going to make myself useful.
Do you want me to go? I'm like, no.
You definitely need to stay.
I need to talk shit once he leaves.
Yeah, it's just hard. It's so hard. And I also think that men don't recognize the emotional load that mothers take on because it's not just the energy that we absorb from them, but it's also all of the different energy from our children.
Yeah.
If our kid's in a bad mood, it doesn't affect me as much as my husband being in a bad mood.
No.
But it's annoying.
Yeah.
And like that energy erodes. So all that to say, we're talking about attachments today.
But it's funny when you sent me the notes, which I just like, glazed over. Wanted to be a little familiar, but
I'm like, do you want me to send you the notes? And she's like, okay, I guess.
My approach is like so different than yours because I feel like what my job is.
Yes.
I like posting on the cuff or like not being so prepared.
Or polished.
Yes. So like that's just how I approach this.
It's a great balance.
But it's funny because my attachment style has gotten so much better.
That's why I kind of wanted you to look at this.
Yeah.
Because I wanted you to know what we were going to talk about so I could ask you about your kind of journey.
No, it's changed so much.
So let me just tell people quickly what attachment style is. So an attachment style is a pattern of how you connect, trust, and respond emotionally in relationships. It's definitely shaped by your early caregivers and your experiences with your early caregivers. There are 4 main ones.
Okay.
And yes, most people are a mix of both because I feel like you were going to ask me that at some point.
Okay.
Also, your attachment style is not stagnant. Are you nervous?
No, do you know what?
Oh, the eye eczema.
My eye eczema, I don't want to get hot because I'm really trying.
You're doing great.
Thank you.
You're doing great. Oh,
keep going.
Sorry.
Don't worry about me.
By the way,
I don't like attention.
No, of course not. This is the new Skinny Confidential ice roller. If anyone
They sent it to me.
You got it for free?
I did.
Lauren, Michael, what? There's 2 of us here.
It had nothing to do with the Progress Girls.
One day, guys, one day. So yes, your attachment styles are not stagnant. They change throughout your life, and you can also work on yourself so that they can alter and change. But there's 4, and we're going to go through each of them. I just want to be clear about this because sometimes people think that their attachment style is connected to their personality. Like, oh, I'm an anxious person, therefore I have anxious attachment.
No, there's no correlation?
Not really.
Okay.
I mean, you could be an anxious person and have anxious attachment. That does happen, but like, it's not your personality trait.
Okay.
It's your nervous system's best attempt at protecting you in a relationship.
Got it. Okay.
So it's basically our internal mechanisms for protection.
Okay.
Okay. So
they serve a purpose.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So the first one is the secure attachment, which is like the gold standard.
Mm-hmm.
This is also known as like emotionally stable.
Do people like that exist?
We don't know.
Okay. Do you know anyone?
I was going to use myself.
Oh, you were going to use yourself? I'm sorry, what? Do you know what? Use yourself. I want to hear what you have to say.
Yeah,
okay.
I can't even do it with a straight face. It's so funny. Okay, so what this looks like. This looks like communication without spiraling.
Okay.
I think I spiraled while I was communicating in this episode already. You don't assume that someone hates you if it, takes them a few days to text you
I
back.
literally just said, I asked Jim, do you hate me? Okay.
You can be close to somebody without losing yourself, right? Like codependency doesn't exist here.
Okay. I don't feel like I have that.
Right. You don't. The example would be like, he didn't text me all day, and I thought to myself, I hope he's okay. I'm going to go to Pilates.
Oh, that would be such a nice way
Could you imagine?
to live?
Okay. Why they're like this.
Okay.
People who are like this, who are emotionally stable, they had caregivers who were consistent and emotionally available. I did not have that.
Yeah.
I don't know if you had
No,
that.
I didn't. Yeah.
Love people who are stable and have a secure attachment. Love didn't feel like something they had to earn or chase. They didn't have to show up a version of themselves in order to get affection, attention, whatever. They didn't have to perform at all.
I never felt like I had to perform for love.
Oh, I had to.
I feel like my parents were just in their own world of life trying to like figure it out for themselves. So like therefore my life was chaotic, but I never didn't feel like they weren't obsessed with me.
Hot take. I actually think you're more stable than I am.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, hot take.
You're on time more than I am, so
also no correlation. Probably because of my anxiety. Okay. Their nervous system is like, okay, connection equals safety. It's not threatening. It doesn't come from a scarcity place. Like they understand that connection can be fluid. People can come in and out of your life, and it doesn't feel like I'm losing people.
Yeah.
It just feels like normal stuff. So Progress Girls take on this. We love them. We want to be them. We also think they're too good to be true.
Yeah, exactly. Everything that was said.
Right.
Yep.
People who remind me, again, I'm not pathologizing anybody.
Yeah.
This is my tiny therapist voice right now. But just from what these celebrities have shown me in their forward-facing image, some celebrities that they give me secure attachment vibes are like Zendaya, Michelle Obama.
Okay.
The reason, and I'm going to get to this later, but like, I think I've gone from one specific attachment style closer to secure attachment, more now so than I've ever have. I don't think I'm fully in secure attachment.
You have different attachments with different people because like with Jim, I feel like I fully have a secure attachment.
But you did ask him if he hates you.
Yes, I think I was trying to stir the pot. Or be like, how can I dig in?
We'll come back to that
because we'll circle back.
There's 3 more. And so let's see if you straddle a few. Okay.
I like straddle all of them.
Literally. Okay, so the second one is anxious attachment. This is like AKA, do you still love me? Asked 47 different types of ways.
Okay, yes, but like now I'm making myself look bad because I know Jim loves me. I was just trying to like get a rise out of him probably.
But also to be a little bit nuanced in that.
Yeah.
Because of the chaos that you grew up in, and also maybe because when your parents were both living their own lives, you might have felt a need to like be reassured.
Yes.
And so you
100%. Yeah.
Jim is like a little bit of that insecure
words of
attachment.
affirmation.
Exactly. Like I just need to be reassured that you still love me, that I'm not too much.
Yeah.
So what this looks like overanalyzing everything.
Okay.
Needs reassurance, but feels annoying asking.
Okay.
Feels high highs and low lows.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
We both straddle this one hard. An example of this would be like, he texted me K. Is he mad?
Oh my God, I hate when he
Is
says
he cheating?
sure.
Me too.
Why?
Why? The sure.
The sure is so fucking annoying.
I literally, when Chris and I were fighting yesterday, I texted him this documentary because I was like, this is a pretty famous.
I want to produce this with you in the future.
No, my exact thing was, if we're going to get into documentary work, we should really know this guy, Louis Theroux.
Okay.
I was like, we should really know this guy. Do you want to watch Manosphere together? He writes, sure.
Ugh.
And I was like, what? Stab me. Why don't you just stab me at this point?
Okay, so we all hate sure.
Hate
Men,
sure.
Stop fucking saying sure.
And K, like, ew. Just like respond with more liveliness.
KK is better than K.
Maybe throw an emoji in there. God forbid.
Maybe LOL at the end.
Yeah, a little exclamation point. Like,
no, if men say LOL.
That's also the ick. So yeah, he said, K, is he mad? Is he cheating? Is he dead? Should I move on? Should I text again? I'm going to text him again, right? That's what anxious attachment looks like.
Okay.
Why they're like this.
Yeah.
Caregivers were inconsistent. They're sometimes loving and sometimes unavailable. This was my childhood.
Okay.
My mom would be abusive or crazy, and then she would take me to Bloomingdale's and buy me stuff.
Yeah.
My dad would, come home after a night and like want to know what I was doing, but then like be gone all week, and I had no idea where he was.
This is how I feel like I was in LA, or like before I met Jim.
Yeah.
Or like even beginning of Jim.
Yeah. Yes. So as you can see, you're going to see different stages of your life with different secure attachments or with different attachment styles. Love felt unpredictable.
Okay.
So now they chase certainty. That is me in a nutshell.
Could it also be chasing safety?
Yes, because safety and certainty are the same.
And like security.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay.
The nervous system learned that connection can disappear at any moment. It's not promised. Like the other shoe's always going to drop.
Yeah, I still feel like I feel that.
Me too.
In some ways, but like more with like my mom or things like that.
Family connection. Yeah. The core wound here is like, am I too much, but also not enough to be chosen consistently?
Got it, yeah.
Which kills me because that is me. And I'm doing everything I can now as a mother to be like, to my children, like, you are good enough as you are. Nola's like, I want to be a painter. I'm like, you're going to be the best painter. I can't wait to buy all of your paintings. Yeah. It's like, I'm going to be your dad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I think like that, like, baby girl, you are a star. Like that is kind of the vibe.
Jim will make fun of my dad with like how he compliments me. But like I said to Jim yesterday, funny enough, I'm like, my dad's my number 1 fan. He's like, well, I'm a close second. And I'm like, yep. Like I could kill someone. My dad would be like, that is so great. I love you. You are the best, most beautiful baby girl.
I also know that, Mr. Greco, that you're listening and you responded to Alexandra, and it just makes me feel like you like her more than me. And I might still have some anxious attachment that I'm working on.
Dad, message Whitney, okay?
Tell me that like you like my lifestyle too. Anyway, it's fine, whatever. So anxious attachment, the connection can disappear. It feels really unstable. It feels scary. The takeaway here from our progress girls, because we're not judging. No one's judging anyone.
Or to be judging ourselves.
Yeah. Or we're all judging. It's one way or the other. Right?
You know what? Let's all judge.
Let's all judge. Okay. You're not crazy. That's my point here. If you feel anxiously attached, you're not crazy. Your body just learned to scan for abandonment early on. And now it's like a full-time job, right? And it continues to scan because that's what you were trained to do early.
But what can people do to like
I'm going to
get
get
out
there.
of this? Okay.
One celebrity that like speaks anxious attachment to me.
Justin Bieber?
Taylor Swift.
Because of all the relationships.
Yes, she's hyper aware of relationship dynamics. And like basically she's written songs about how somebody didn't text her back and then wrote about like how they're her mortal enemy, right? Like, and since grew up and am anxiously attached and straddle both anxious attachment and secure, I believe. I think
we'll take a vote on that.
Yeah, we'll take a vote. We'll put it on the pod or on the socials. I think being, relatable to Taylor Swift in that way makes it a little bit like a softer landing.
Okay.
Like me and Tay-Tay, we're both anxious. It's cool. All right. The third, avoidant attachment. I also see this for you.
Yes, totally.
AKA, I don't need anyone.
Yeah.
But also I kind of do. What this looks like. Pulls away when things get too close.
Okay.
Struggles to express emotions. values independence over vulnerability.
Okay.
The example is like, I really like him, so I ghosted him for 3 days.
Okay.
You know, because I just wanted to see if he really was into me.
I think that's called playing a game.
Right.
But
I feel like in LA, that was like your thing. Like, I remember.
was I willing? I don't know if I was.
I don't know if it was like thought, like you were putting thought into it, but I remember you like not messaging this one guy whose name started with a D. I think it was, D.
Okay.
And you being kind of obsessed with him and me being like, message him. You'd be like, no.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Absolutely not. Be like, why not? Ask him where he's going tonight. Because we both were dating friends-ish.
Oh, okay.
You know who I'm talking about?
No, I don't.
Okay. I was dating S. You were dating D.
Okay.
Or like kind of. And I was like, ask him if he's going out with S tonight. Like we can like.
No, I was never brave in that way.
No, you were avoidant. The core wound. So people who learn this early on learned that needing people is going to be a disappointment.
Yeah, okay.
So if I learn to lean on somebody, they're going to disappoint me.
Okay, how could this show up in a relationship now, like a marriage? Like, how would this show up for me and Jim?
Probably like if he buys you a bracelet that you don't like.
And then I'm like, I'm just going to fucking buy a present for myself.
Or like you hysterically cry.
Yeah.
Because like you were really counting on him to like make that okay and good for you.
Yeah.
And then he disappointed you by not getting you the right thing.
Yeah.
And like another way of handling that could have been like, oh, honey, thank you so much for this. Not really my style. I'm going to return it, but thank you. But you cried.
Yeah.
And I think there was a lot going on.
Well, I also had a really hard week that week.
Totally. Lot going on. But I do think in that moment, it was like a disappointment in the person that you find most secure, right?
Yes, that's true.
So.
And a material good, too.
And a material, double whammy. Double whammy.
But like in terms of, because I tend to.
Do you self-protect by shutting down?
Yes.
That's avoidant too.
Yeah. Okay.
And I know that also because when we would get into fights, I was thinking about you.
I shut down.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't want to talk about it.
No. And I'd be like, Madison, and you'd like walk out the door,
Yeah,
right? And
no.
like, come back here.
Like I need a second.
Yeah.
I will talk
You'll
about
come
it,
back.
but I need a second.
But you need a minute. So
is it possible to be all of them?
Yes.
Okay.
Usually not all of them all at once.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
like throughout.
Depending on where I am in my cycle.
And to also answer your question, like depending on who you're with.
Yeah.
So the Progress Girls takeaway here, because we're either judging everyone or judging no one, is these people are not heartless. They're overwhelmed and protecting themselves.
Yeah.
With elite level emotional compartmentalization.
Yes, I can do that.
You can do that to a very scary degree, especially with your mom.
Yes, because I feel like I've become numb to it after 20, how old am I? 36? 20, over 25 years of like dealing with stuff. I feel like it
fits into a box safely.
It fits into a box. And then like maybe when I talk about it with Catherine, our acupuncturist, or
your therapist.
Therapy. But in general, like I don't feel emotion towards it.
Yeah, because I remember like we were walking down the street the other day and I was like, how does it feel like, not hearing from your mom on your birthday? And you're like, I don't even care.
Yeah. Well,
and I was like, well,
it stresses me out more to think of her contacting me because then it's like something I have to deal with.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So yeah, the core wound I think I said is if I depend on someone, I'll get hurt.
Yeah.
Right. And then the celebrities that I think kind of give this vibe off, again, not pathologizing, just like the vibes they get.
Yeah.
Drake and Leonardo DiCaprio.
For sure.
And Carolyn Bessette.
Okay. I love that. Did you see that they think Leonardo got facelift?
No, I have
at
to
the
see.
Oscars. He looks so handsome.
I
so
heard
good.
that he was doing a lot of coke at the Oscars.
Well, yes, we know. Allegedly, we would.
No, we know. Allegedly,
that's his thing, though.
It is.
It's his thing. Let him do his thing. He's an amazing actor.
He was doing it next. He was doing it with Teyana Taylor. What's her name?
Oh yeah.
They were doing it together. And so if you watch the videos of them, like, they're like dancing to the music in their seat,
cool.
It's actually hilarious.
Wait, I love that. But basically they're saying he got a facelift.
We don't condone doing coke at the Oscars.
But it's Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah,
like that's his thing. But he got a facelift and then they're showing all the videos of him like covering his face.
Oh, so yeah.
But he looks so good.
I'm so happy for him. Leo, congrats. Don't be avoidant of telling everyone that you got a facelift.
Why do you think he only dates girls under the age of 30?
Oh, that's for another episode. I have a working theory about men who have power and money early on and get exposure to heavy levels of dopamine early on and then how they need power to continue to get that dopamine. So the age difference is a power dynamic to me. But given everything that's going on with the Epstein files, like
Was he in those at all or no?
I didn't search his name.
Okay.
But I will.
Okay.
Given what's going on with the Epstein files and given my job as a therapist, I am like taking it upon myself to do like a little theoretical research.
Okay.
And I'm trying to actually come up with a working theory of pedophilia and power and the correlation between the two.
Okay.
Because there's something there.
Yeah.
And it's not to say that pedophiles, you have to be rich and famous to be a pedophile.
Yeah.
But I think now knowing how many rich and famous men.
Like they've gotten to the peak of like power and money.
So now
they can have anything they want.
Exactly. So now what?
Because then it becomes boring. Like life becomes, you can fly on a private jet. You can go anywhere you want. You can buy anything you want.
Now I can buy a 12-year-old girl if I want to. And the power, that's disgusting.
Yeah.
The power dynamic is the thing that I think is at play here. But again, if you want to talk about that, let me know. I will bring that to the Progress Girls. But you did say no super serious stuff here. So we'll talk about it.
Okay.
So yeah, you want love. So when you're avoidant attachment, you want love, but you also keep emotional distance, right? Like Drake will say like, I'll write about you, but not commit to you kind of energy.
That's how I am with friendships.
Okay. Ouch.
Like new friendships.
Yes.
I'm very protective.
Very.
And I'm friendly with everyone, but like you have to really break through a wall.
Yes.
I mean, I overshare with people, but like to get to the deeper level.
To know you deeply.
Yeah.
So it's funny because I have had a lot of my friends who don't know you very well, but now know you because they listen to you on here being like, wow, like Madison is so relatable.
Oh, thank you.
And I'm like, yeah, like she's misunderstood. Like you just don't know her enough.
Well, people think that like my desire for material goods and like designer goods like defines who I am.
Yeah.
And it's such a teensy part of me.
It's literally like the tiniest part.
Is it just like the little
it's the funny part of you.
Yes.
It's but the like thing you make fun of.
That's how people assume that I am when I'm actually like so different.
So different.
But it's fine if people want to assume that way.
I love that for them.
Yeah.
I love that for them. But I also think that this podcast, whether you know it or not, is kind of exposing your vulnerability and showing pieces of you that maybe people on social media haven't seen or even like.
Well, I don't talk about my mom ever on social media. I think maybe I've posted like 2 or 3 times about being estranged from my mom.
Yeah.
And it's like the biggest part of my life.
Yeah.
Because it just consumes my
energy.
Every second of every day. Like, I don't think people understand that like it is something that is just always on your mind. No matter what.
That's what I'm saying about the compartmentalization.
Yeah.
Like, there's no way that it doesn't on some level impact you that you're not hearing from your mom on Mother's Day, on your kid's birthday.
But it's just like my life now. So like, what am I supposed to do?
You're protecting yourself. Yeah. You're doing the right thing.
Yeah.
But people don't understand how much energy that takes and how much pain that was caused by that to get you to that point.
Totally.
That's why I think when we were talking about the Beckham thing, you were the first one to say like, this is not light. Like, it's not easy for someone to estrange their family.
Yeah.
Like, even me, like, I keep in touch with my dad. You're like, who's Richard? I'm like, my father. Dead on that comment. But like, I even keep in contact.
Send gay photos to my dad.
No. Doja Cat posted something about how she sent her dad wanted like.
I'm always out of contact.
I did not send anything to my dad. But Doja Cat was in her home country where her dad lives, and he wanted free tickets to her show, but he never keeps up with her. He gives her so much shit. He's like pretty much a deadbeat dad.
Yeah.
So she sent him a link. Yeah, Dad, here's some free tickets to the show. But the link was to gay porn.
Okay.
And her dad was like really pissed about that. And so like I found that to be hilarious. And I sent it to Maddie being like, LOL for Richard. Sorry, Dad, if you hear this. And
if you even love me.
If you even love me enough to listen to my podcast, like Madison's dad does every fucking episode. Not gonna cry. Not gonna cry.
You have to get better at compartmentalizing.
I need to be more avoidant in my attachment. So anyway, so I sent it to my dad. She just gave me a time check. So I sent it to
as if it's not a
like I'm talking to them here. So I sent it to Madison being like, LOL, send this to Richard. And she's literally dead ass. Who's Richard? We've been friends for like 20 years. That's fine. Okay, the last one. is disorganized attachment, or like fearful avoidant, aka come here, wait, no, go away, no, come back.
Okay.
This looks like you crave closeness, but you're terrified of it. There's this push-pull dynamic, and there's like a lot of intense, chaotic relationships in your life.
This is the one that I don't feel
This is not you.
Okay.
And I don't think this is me anymore, but this was me really early on. I craved chaotic, domestic, violent relationships.
Fucking hit me.
Yeah, literally. Like, I will go. Okay, so this is often rooted in trauma or fear-based caregiving.
Okay.
It's like 1 second you want him so bad, but the second he gets close, it feels like I can't breathe and I need to escape.
Okay.
Totally me. Caregiver was both a source of comfort and fear, and your nervous system is like love equals danger. Like if I love my parents, it's going to be dangerous because they're not stable.
Okay.
And that was me growing up. Again, the core wound is the people I need the most are the people who will hurt me.
Okay.
And then
this one's sad, I feel.
It's pretty sad.
Yeah.
It's fearful avoidant. Some people may say that, so this is the Progress Girl takeaway. Some people may say that this is toxic. And I want to be really clear that this is not a toxic anything. There's no such thing as a toxic attachment style. It's conflicted survival wiring. So like you're trying to protect yourself while also trying to reach for connection, because humans are hardwired for connection.
Yeah.
So it's people who have this attachment style feel very conflicted inside their own bodies and feel very anxious and depressed often. So some celebs that give this vibe are like Megan Fox, Angelina Jolie.
Okay.
Right now, Taylor Frankie Paul. Huge
Should
example.
we finish with her?
Would love to. But before that.
Oh, yeah. What can people do?
So here's how you can change your attachment style if you're not happy with your attachment style right now, or you don't see it shifting for yourself. First, notice the pattern, right? And say to yourself, always talk like you would to your best friend, to your daughter, to the person you love the most. Talk that way to yourself.
Yeah.
I'm not crazy. I'm activated.
Okay.
Yesterday, you were activated. You weren't overly emotional. You weren't crazy. You were activated. Then pause before reacting so you have a minute to respond in the situation. Think about the attachment style you want to respond in. I want to respond in the secure attachment style, so I'm going to wait
a second
so that I can come down. Say what you feel without reacting overly emotional. That's crying.
Hard.
It's very hard, but that's why you got to take a beat.
Yeah.
Right? Choose safe, not chaotic love. Calm does not equal boring. And I mean this for all the dating progress people out there. If he's boring, double check that that's just like calm, right? Because you might be used to chaos and that's actually not good for you. It's just comfortable for you.
That's such a huge thing that everyone needs to take away.
I agree. And then you need to build your own stability. Don't outsource it. And what I mean by this is learn to regulate your own emotions, meet your own needs, and trust yourself so you're choosing connection, not depending on it.
Yeah.
And I think you did that in the context of your relationship with Jim, but gold standard would be to do that before you get into a relationship.
Yeah, for me, it worked because I was just so desperately trying to grasp for like something safe and secure.
To feel tethered.
Yes.
Totally.
And so like that worked for me. I don't think I would have ever gotten to the place.
Right.
Without Jim.
I hear that.
Like
totally hear
he made my life a million times easier. And then from then I was able to do the self-work to become.
Yeah. I do. Well, I will push back on that just a little bit.
Okay.
I think you're not giving yourself enough credit. I think you would have gotten there. It would have taken you a lot longer.
Yeah.
But I think you would have gotten there.
Well, he just made my life easier. So then I was able
to
get
get space
there.
to get
yeah,
there.
exactly.
Right. You don't need to heal or shift an attachment by finding the right person, as we're speaking. Yeah. You heal it by becoming a safe and secure person for yourself. It can happen a multitude of ways, like how you get there.
But I think my version was very rare.
It is. It is.
Because like no one's going to want to be with someone
who's unstable.
Yeah. And like, I don't know.
Except both of our men married us at our peak instability.
Like, she's hot. She's nice.
She's fun. She likes dogs.
And then like a year later, he like sees his credit card bill. He's like, oh, fuck.
Oh, shit. So guys, if you saw yourself in this episode, congratulations. You're self-aware. And if you didn't, you're probably avoidant. So listen up and try to see if, any of these made you feel something.
But let's end on Taylor Frankie Paul.
Guys,
if you watch Mormon Wives.
Secret Life of Mormon Wives.
I'm going to start.
Crazy.
Even Jim was like, what is going on?
Like the fact that our husbands
can you
are
explain
watching
this to me?
I massaged Chris this morning. He used one of his coupons.
Okay.
So I made him watch a little bit of this most current season. And we were just like dishing about it.
Okay, so I'm not as well versed in it as you are, but like part of me still blames Dakota.
Yeah. Well,
like the timing of the release of the video is a bit insane.
Here's what's crazy. That was a 2023 incident.
Okay.
She was going through a divorce. It was really chaotic. He's they're very toxic for each other.
Yeah.
The fight was terrible.
Yeah.
Though I watched the video.
Yeah.
I feel horrible for her children. Her daughter got hit in the head by a stool that she was throwing at Dakota. It ricocheted off of him and hit the daughter. She had a huge goose egg on her head. What's crazy to me, though, is that this happened 3 years ago.
And the timing of it.
And now the weekend before The Bachelorette is supposed to premiere with her as the Bachelorette. Now this all comes out. ABC pulls The Bachelorette. Mormon Wives stop filming. And she might be sued because of this. Now, I did just hear this morning, because I'm keeping up TikTok research, that Taylor is going to sue ABC. And that I listened to a lawyer on TikTok who said, like, she actually has a pretty good case for this, because ABC, this was all public knowledge before the arrest. She even went on a podcast and said it in 2024 that she was the aggressor. And now it's all resurfaced. I actually feel really bad for her. But being a therapist
she needs to get help.
She needs help.
Yeah.
That is domestic violence.
Yeah.
She was abusing him. And they need to stay away from each other.
They do.
Like, they're very, very dangerous and toxic.
Yeah.
However, the show is incredible.
Okay, I'm going to start.
It's so deranged and insane. And I need you to watch, because I also want to talk about the Jessie situation.
Okay.
She's getting divorced from her husband, who's an absolute deadbeat, and I despise him.
Okay.
And
is she the one who got plastic surgery and she doesn't like how she looks?
Yeah. Yes. And he ran to divorce her because she found out he was using her money. He doesn't have a job, stay-at-home dad. Fine. Totally fine. But like,
I'm sorry,
this is the problem that's gross. He was using her money for escorts, drugs, and partying.
Oof.
So you're going to use my money to cheat on me?
Yeah.
So she's like, we're getting divorced. So instead of like being a normal person and being like, okay, let's go to mediation.
He does it first?
He runs and does it first because he wants to…
Alimony?
No, because in Utah, it's not 50-50. It's a different arrangement in Utah. But he wanted to put a NDA so she couldn't discuss anything, because she has a Call Her Daddy podcast coming up, episode that she's going to like unleash everything.
Okay.
So he tried to put a gag order on her. But this idiot doesn't realize that like it needs to be signed by both parties and agreed to. So just going and filing and asking for the gag order does nothing. Okay. So like, I'm just so happy men are dumb.
Yeah.
That's like the moral of the story. And you need to watch, because it's amazing.
Okay.
And also the most recent episode of Love Story. Did you see it?
No, I haven't. I'm going to watch it tonight.
It killed me, and it makes me not want to read the book, because I remember you saying the book was really depressing.
It's more just like her life.
Yes, this episode spotlights that and kind of kills
it. It pisses me off, though.
What part?
We have 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Like, I understand you married someone with that level of fame. It just goes back to wasted potential.
Agreed.
Like, you had so much you could have done.
I know.
And like, why didn't you do anything?
Yeah, because I think her anxiety around… So the episode…
But you knew what you were marrying.
Highlights Princess Diana's death.
Yes, okay.
So in that, when you watch the episode, it'll become more clear regarding her fear around
that,
the paparazzi.
Yes.
But yes, you marry a Kennedy, what do you think is going to happen?
Yeah.
Like, you have to… That's part of what you sign up for, right? So… It killed me, though, to know that she was just like depressed AF in the house, smoking.
The book was just like her depressed.
Yeah. Like, she needed a therapist. But that's also, in the 90s, therapy was not talked about, or mental health was not encouraged. And like, so many people suffered because of that.
I bet you if Jackie O lived longer, like everything would have been a little different.
I don't know if they would have been together if Jackie O lived longer.
Yeah. you know?
Who knows? Anyway, guys.
That's all we have.
That's all we got today.
Next week, we have a real life astrologer, not me.
Well, soon to be Maddie. Wait, what are you in progress with this week?
Oh, I guess just my eye eczema.
Yeah, definitely.
I need to figure, I have a functional doctor's appointment next week.
Fantastic.
So hopefully.
That'll change your world. Functional medicine is everything.
I just need to I can't. And with my job, being on camera,
I know.
I'm
I don't know how you do it.
and when I fought with Jim last night and then I looked in the mirror, I'm like, God damn it, I wish I at least looked hot when I was fighting with him.
Right.
I'd have,
yeah. He's like, whatever you have, eye eczema, bitch, whatever.
if I was hot yelling at him, it just would land.
It would land better. It would land better. I am in progress of doing all of the laundry and unpacking from my trip and then getting everyone to the farm.
Okay.
Literally tomorrow.
Okay. All right.
That's it.
Thanks, girls.
Thanks, girls and guys. We'll see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.